Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy. I have a great video for you guys today on USDJPY. It's one of my favorite pairs. I'm going to show you your trading opportunity right now from several perspectives. So if you are new here, I encourage you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. We like to do these technical and fundamental videos, especially if you've been following us for some time, or if you are looking for a program that suits your needs. I want you guys to be able to know our trading style and how we analyze the market, how we break things down, how we teach, and you can decide if our style resonates with your learning style, and hopefully we will see you in our community one day. We have an awesome community. We have an awesome program. I know that a lot of you would love it if you're not already here. And yeah, I just want to help you guys out. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Smash that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And let's go ahead and hop right in. So guys, we are going to discuss USDJPY. Let's take a look. Starting on the monthly time frame, one of the things you're going to notice is that we have been in an uptrend. Although we've had a bearish dollar, one of the things I want you to see is how our monthly lows have been getting higher. So anytime you see shadows or wicks, this tells you a story. Remember that. You guys know I say that all the time. It tells you a story. It tells you that price doesn't really want to go any higher or lower. So you need to pay attention to that. So although a lot of people have been shorting UJ and we have had a bearish dollar, lately I've been seeing signs of bullish signals. So although we were at a critical resistance level very recently, I told myself I was not interested in shorting in that area because I believe we were going to push higher simply from what I was seeing. You'll also notice that even though we are quite bearish on the lower time frames and overall, we do have a corrective structure here. So after this impulse wave on the monthly, we've been in a correction here, and now we just could see that price continue upward. And you have to also understand the fundamentals behind this as well. So when you understand what's going on, for example, with US interest rates versus Japan and how they're running their interest rates, that also helps give you a perspective if you just pay attention there. So moving down to the weekly time frame, now you will see on the weekly. Now, we've been quite bearish on the weekly, and one of the things I want you to see is the new week candle. So this is the new week candle here. So see how price is moving upward right now. It's currently at 134, pushing 134.50. And I'm going to show you where I'm interested in shorting. But from a scalp or intraday or short-term swing, I'm actually bullish now, and I'm going to show you why. So you will notice that the pair it started accumulating around a key horizontal resistance cluster, and that is right about this area here. So notice this area was previous support and also resistance. It was support and it was resistance multiple times. And this is also our current weekly low. So what I was looking for was for the market to either respect and reject this resistance here on the weekly and continue to the downside, or I was looking for a break above, okay? Now, as a swing trader, the best level that sticks out to my naked eye to short is right along here, right at about the 137, 138, about 138, okay? But notice that price is at 134 right now, so that's going to take some time. However, before that happens, I also see an area right about here, okay? So right about the 135 zone or so, 135, 135.50 or so, somewhere along there. I also see an area there. Now, why here? I'm just going to move out this zone just a little bit. And notice here that this is the previous weekly turning point in this area. It was also a turning point. It was also resistance. It was also support. And it was also resistance. So when you are looking for opportunities to short and also go long, you want to find very solid areas where the market made a reversal multiple times as resistance and also as support. So considering that, we want to be mindful of that. Now, as we continue to drill down, we're going to go down to the daily time frame and we're going to make sense of this structure. So notice how we were bearish previously. Okay, but now we are in an uptrend. So what we want to do is connect our trend line to our low and then to our nearest swings. So I'm just going to say 1, 2, run it through. And now that is our uptrend. So now notice that we were in a downtrend. Here is our important horizontal key structure here. And this is where we were holding resistance multiple times. And now we have broken out of that level. So considering that, I expect for previous resistance to now become our future support. So I want you to go ahead and mark this on your chart as well. This is going to be our future support. So now when the market gives us a correction, okay, we are going to look for an opportunity to short from this zone. So what we want to see is a pullback into the previous structure that was broken. And then we want to see a potential opportunity, some type of bullish confirmation to go long. Now, what we also want to do is mark a potential resistance zone, and I'm going to show you something else. So I'm going to go ahead and clone this zone here, and I'm going to move this up to my resistance level here. Now, see this previous resistance? Now, why am I marking this as an area? I like to find swings that stick out to my naked eye. So look at those 3 rejective wicks there, and where the market gave us a rejection to the downside, quite a few hundred pips. And it also rejected through this area as support and also resistance. So this is all an area, right? But what I expect is that as the price is rising, and one of the ways you can get a good feel for where it's going, when it's going to slow down, when it's going to reverse, is multiple things. You can look at how much on average does the pair move daily. So when you have a good feel of that and you trade that pair often, you can almost predict its movement. But over the last, let's say 48 hours, let's see, the pair moved 164 pips, and then altogether so far 234 pips. So what I predict right now, look where it's in a reversal zone. The market wicked all through this area in the past, but this would be the best area to short. Now, why? Because this is where the market rejected previously. You see that? So I would say right about 135. Also, you guys know we have a video on YouTube that talks about trading round numbers. You'll likely see the market will reverse in very important areas where there are round numbers, where market makers like to move the market. So what I want you to do is I want you to mark this resistance area, because you're going to learn from this opportunity. You're going to watch from my analysis how the market either respects it or rejects it, and we'll compare it to fundamentals, any fundamentals we come across this week. What I want you to do is set an alert right here at 135, and we're going to wait for an opportunity for the market to get there to short. We're not going to short in the middle of the momentum, because price just might not slow down here, right? It could, though. Look, this is where it rejected previously. So look here. We did have some resistance and also support, and this is also a wick zone. But when you are trying to determine exactly where you should sell, you want to make sure that you look in the past, and you always want to pay attention to the wicks. So I preferably like to enter right at where the wick formation happened, where that forceful rejective selling pressure or buying pressure came in. Okay, so this is your setup for USDJPY for the week. So what I want you to do again is I want you to mark your resistance level at 135. And when you get the alert at that level, know that you're going to be shorting from the daily. So you're going to be trading against the overall dominant daily trend. However, remember, the pair is quite bearish on the weekly. So you could be shorting this 135 zone as a swing trader. But again, if you short right now, for example, as a scalper, you're not getting the best entry. So if the price keeps moving upward, you have to understand that the possibility of that happening is because you're shorting against the bullish momentum right now and also the daily trend. So preferably you want to wait for that 135 zone, mark your alert. And then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to wait for our next long opportunity right here back at 133.80 zone or so. You could even set your alert at about maybe even 134 and just wait for any bullish confirmation. So what type of bullish confirmation would you want to see? Notice how I have my support zone marked. I'm going to be looking for rejection within that zone, just like it did reject previously as resistance in the zone. So see that? I'm going to be looking for some type of wick rejection within the zone. I'm going to look for retests, double bottoms, things like that, any type of engulfing patterns, whatever you want to look for, whatever your confirmations are, that's what you want to look for. So this is your opportunity on USDJPY. Now, in terms of your stop loss, that is going to be totally up to you. Every trader is different. Every trader's risk tolerance is different. We teach our traders to never risk more than 2% of their total account balance. And we have a method that works very well for us. So if you are scalping, then you might want to look at 1 hour lows, 2 hour lows, something like that. Maybe drop your stop loss below structure if you get a nice wick rejection, hoping that the market will just continue to go your way. Totally up to you. But our targets, if you are going long, then we will take this right back to resistance. So we'll take it right back to resistance at the 135 zone for about 100 to 128 pips. So that is your opportunity right now. If you short, then you already know my outlook for shorting and what I feel about that. So comment below. Let me know how you're trading USDJPY. Let me know if you agree with this analysis or you have a different idea of it. I hope that this breakdown helps you. Again, if you are a new or struggling trader, I encourage you to check out the description of the video. Come join us, check us out, follow us, study us first. Don't just hop in right away. Really study us. Make sure that everything that we provide really resonates with you and you have good feelings about our content and what we teach. But I have no doubt that you will come a long way in our program, and I'm confident of that. Guys, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let us know what you want to see below, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one and have a great week.